In from the IT capital of Bengaluru, where one person has been confirmed dead and 7 are missing after an under-construction building collapsed in the Hormavu Agara area of the IT capital. Now, rescue and recovery operations are still underway. Now, Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, D.K. Shivkumar, visited the site to take stock of the entire situation. CNN News 18 has also accessed CCTV visuals of the moment of the collapse. Those are the visuals on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. So, a huge building collapse reported from the IT capital of Bengaluru, where one person has been confirmed dead, and the rescue and recovery operations are still underway on the ground. Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, D.K. Shivkumar, took stock of the situation on the ground. Listen in.
I was told that there are no permission, illegal activities was been going on. We will take strict action against the owner, the contractor and everyone. In entire Bangalore, I will make up see that we will come out with a decision where all such type of illegal construction are going on. We are going to stop immediately. I will conduct a big survey on this and we will stop all this type, and I will inform the concerned registrars also not to accept any transfer of property, such type of property which there are no plan sanction. So we will have to deal with this with the strictened laws, whatever we have in our, with the contractor, my officials, and even the owner of the property, whoever has been done, everyone will be booked under the law of the state.
Even as the city of Bengaluru was grappling with the rain and rain-related issues, now there is another tragedy that it's dealing with. This 6-story building that has collapsed in Babusapalya in Bengaluru, and this is an under-construction building, and that was almost nearing completion when it's come crashing down. There are multiple issues here. There are question marks on this work, the quality of work here, because including the elected representatives, several others saying that possibly it could be substandard work that led to this building collapsing. At the same time, question marks on whether the plan was approved and followed here, because this is a 6-story building that has come crashing down. There are various questions on whether there was plan approval for this, because ideally the floor area ratio in Bengaluru won't allow a 6-story building in such a small road in this plot here. So that's something that the BBMP perhaps will have to look into next, on whether there were plan violations here that led to this, and also the quality of work of this building. The initial plan that was submitted to the BBMP, the rescue operation started just an hour or so after this building collapsed, and thankfully a majority of the people who were stuck underneath the rubble were rescued by the fire and emergency service personnel. There are multiple agencies which are now working on this rescue operation, including the fire and emergency service department. You also have the STRF, and the help of NDRF is also being taken. The rescue operation at the under construction building collapse site here in Babusapalya going on at swift pace. Majority of people have already been rescued by various agencies, including the SDRF, the NDRF, and the State Fire and Emergency Service personnel. At least 9 of them have already been rescued. Now the entire rescue operation shifting towards the difficult part of clearing the rubble, clearing the debris, and reaching to people who are trapped underneath. At least 3 to 4 people are suspected to be trapped underneath at this point in time. One aspect to note here in this entire building collapse is the visible substandard work that has taken place here. If you see how the building has collapsed from the CCTV visual, it's clear that it did not crumble vertically. It's in a way started tilting towards its left, and then collapsed completely to its left side, which raises several questions on the strength of the pillar one, which you can see at the toe end of the pillar there. The reinforcement, steel reinforcement bars completely snapping of all the pillars, not just one, but all of them, and this entire building coming crashing down. At the same time, it's a 6-story building. Question marks on whether that's allowed here, because it's a small road. Is a floor area ratio of around 6 floors here allowed? That question too needs to be answered. At the same time, the substandard work in terms of the cement used or other material, that's something that has to be now looked into by the BBMP. Sir, what's the update, sir? How many have been rescued so far, and how many fear trapped under the debris?
At this particular location, as you know, right from last 2 days, we've been working throughout the city with all our personnel and machinery and fire tenders. At this particular spot, one person is already declared dead. 5 or 6 are suspected to be trapped under the debris, and 9 people have been rescued and sent to the hospital for checkup. I'm not sure about their medical condition. I can't comment.
NDRF is also now taking part in this?
SDRF, NDRF, our Karnataka Fire and Emergency Services, ambulance services, the local police, all of us are doing the job together.
Sir.
And the CM and Deputy CM have expressed concern, and they've expressed full solidarity with the people who suffered, and they've given us all the support to go ahead with all the operations.
And Harish Obadia, who's been tracking all the developments from Ground Zero, is joining us on the broadcast. So Harish, are all signs pointing to the fact that this was an illegal construction and substandard material was used to build this site, which has led to this disaster?
Absolutely. One thing is very clear now, that there was brazen violation of the laws. The plan approval given and what was finally executed, that also seems to be a problematic area. At least 3 notices have been served to this builder by the BBMP. But the larger question is, why didn't the BBMP stop the construction? Because if you look at this entire building, it's nearing completion stage. In fact, the civil work is over. It's just a little bit of interior works that was pending. So clearly there was lapse on the part of the BBMP as well. Also the fact that this entire pillar, not just one, but all of them have given away, means that there could be issues with the quality of work. That's something that has to be ascertained by the BBMP with the help of a lab, which will happen in the coming days. But this also raises a larger question about brazen violation of building plan approvals in Bangalore and the BBMP builder nexus, which has led to not just this one apartment. In fact, we were at the site, and if you look around Babusapalya and east of Bengaluru, there are several buildings on 30, 40 plots, 40, 60 plots, which have constructed 6-story buildings. And that's something that's not allowed in Bangalore. It's ground plus 3 that's allowed. So a very clear violation of the floor area ratio, resulting in a disaster like this. One only fears thinking what could have happened if this building was completed and people were staying in this building when this entire accident occurred. That could have led to a major disaster. Right now, the focus, initially now at least, is to rescue at least 4 of the people who are trapped underneath. And then D.K. Shivakumar, the city minister, assuring that they will look at a citywide survey of such buildings and take action.
Absolutely. That confirmation coming in from Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar. Thank you, Harish, for getting us the latest. Shifting focus to some more news now. Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, the Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, ahead of the state elections, is likely to meet Amit Shah in Delhi tonight. Now,